Welcome to the deep dive.
Hey there.
Today we're plunging into something pretty fresh and getting a lot of buzz from Mobile Suit Gundam, the Witch from Mercury.
That's right, a brand new mobile suit just popped up in the prequel manga, Vanadis Heart. And, well, not only is the design really
You
intriguing—
can actually build it soon.
Exactly. A model kit's coming.
We are talking about the Gundam Naion. So our mission for this dive, let's unpack what we know about this mysterious suit and get into the details on that upcoming Gunflaw kit.
Okay, sounds good. So the Gundam Naion, yeah, it appeared in the manga series Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch, from Mercury Vanadis Heart.
Which is the prequel, right? Set before the anime series we all watched.
Correct. It actually just showed up pretty recently, like near the end of chapter 15 in the manga.
And the design is what really grabs you, I think.
Oh, definitely. It's by Wataru Inada. Now, he also designed the Gundam Ferric in the main anime.
Yeah, I remember the ferret.
But the Naion, it looks, well, completely different, sort of unexpected, you know?
It really does. It's mostly white, but with these sharp blue highlights and accents that look kind of yellow or maybe gold.
Mm-hmm.
People online have been calling it sort of angelical but sinister, which is a really interesting description, especially given its role, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Mm.
And it definitely stands apart from the other Gundams we've seen in Vanadis Heart, like the Elfrith types.
Yeah.
Really unique look.
And speaking of getting a good look at it,
Yeah.
the big news that dropped, the thing everyone's talking about, is Bandai Spirits announcing a model kit.
Yes, a high-grade 1144 scale kit of the Gundam Naion.
Which, you know, for Gunpla builders, that's exciting. HG kits are like super popular, good
Yeah.
detail, but not overly complicated to assemble.
Right, that sweet spot. And the key thing here is that this kit features completely new molded parts.
That is significant for a brand new design.
Totally. Means they're not just reusing old bits, they're making entirely new molds just for the Naion to capture its unique shapes accurately. So, we can probably expect really good color separation and the kind of great articulation we've seen in the other Modern Witch from Mercury HG kits.
So you can get some cool poses out of it.
Definitely.
Okay, so specifics on the kit. The price is set at 3,300 yen, tax included. But here's the thing, it's going to be a premium Bandai release, a P Bandai exclusive.
Ah, right. So for listeners who might not know, P Bandai stuff is usually sold online directly by Bandai, often in limited runs, can make them a bit harder to get, sometimes more of a collector's item.
Good point. And we actually saw the prototype already, right? It was shown off back in May at the Shizuoka Hobby Show.
Yep, got our first physical look there.
Yeah.
As for when it's coming out, well, the window is fall-winter 2025.
So still a ways off, no exact date yet, and pre-orders aren't open. We'll have to keep an eye out for that announcement.
For sure. What we do know is confirmed for the box is its unique weapon, that kind of lance-looking thing.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Huh.
The manual, obviously, and some decals. And there's already been some fun speculation online about the backpack, those big things sticking out.
Right, what are those?
People are wondering if they're meant to be like angel wings, playing on the aesthetic, or maybe if they're related to the Gunvolva drone technology we saw in the anime.
Interesting. And that speculation actually ties in nicely with what we know or think we know about its role in the story.
It seems pretty clear it's affiliated with the antagonists in Vanadis Heart. The bad guys, basically.
And there have been some reports or suggestions that this enemy group uses some pretty dark tactics. The use of child soldiers has been mentioned.
Yeah, which definitely adds to that sinister vibe the design gives off. It creates this unsettling contrast.
We still don't know who pilots the Naion, though. That's still a mystery.
Adds to the intrigue. But its introduction is this powerful, visually distinct enemy suit. It strongly suggests it's going to be a major problem for the main characters, Vilda and Kyo in their Elfrith Jew.
Okay, but maybe the biggest mystery surrounding the Naion is the tech.
Ah, yes. This is fascinating. There's currently zero official word on whether it uses the G&D format or permit scores.
Which is huge,
Right.
right? Because that whole G&D system, the permit, that's like the core technology of Witch from Mercury. Everything revolves around it.
Exactly. So if the Naion doesn't use it,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean? Is it running on completely different principles, some other kind of tech we haven't seen?
Or could it have a G&D system that's maybe hidden or just functions differently somehow?
Or, and this is where the speculation gets really wild, could it be using something designed specifically against D&E arms? Maybe to counter them. The fact that they haven't mentioned its core system is, well, it's a big question mark in the universe defined by that tech.
So yeah, that's our initial deep dive into the Gundam Naion, a really striking new mobile suit from the Vanadis Heart manga.
With an equally exciting HG kit on the horizon for builders.
It's this really compelling mix, isn't it? Elegant, almost angelic design, but tied to a potentially really dark role in the story.
Definitely keeps you guessing.
And maybe we can leave you with this to think about. Given where it sits in the Ad Stella timeline, what could the Naion's unique tech, or that conspicuous lack of stated GUND format use mean? Is it some kind of precursor to later tech, or just a complete technological outlier? What's its place in the bigger picture?
Good question. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive and want to keep up with cool reveals like this from Gundam and other series we cover, definitely think about subscribing. That way you won't miss our next exploration.
Definitely. Thanks for tuning in.